position on our mats. Good job, Wacky Light, for modifications for support. We'll close our eyes, lengthen our spine, take in that first glorious yoga breath, and let it out. Continue the nice deep inhales, noticing the body. Exhale, letting go what's not needed. Bringing our right hand to our belly and our left hand to our chest. We inhale deeply so that our belly pushes out, our chest rises, and as we exhale, the chest lowers, belly flat. Do that. Hands help us have that awareness of how deep that breath is. So deep that first the belly fills and pushes out like a Buddha. Even deeper, the chest rises. Exhale, all pushes out, the chest lowers, the belly flattens. You let it all out. Hands come back down to the thighs. Check in with the body again. Find what's needed today in your body. Just the idea of letting something go, focusing on something that's not comfortable and trying to open that up. Trying to deal with something that's just there and not going away yet. Find that and then see how small it actually is. Is it a point that's uncomfortable, a point in your body, or your head, your stomach? And then envision how big your whole body is actually. And that area of discomfort or tension is quite small. It doesn't take up all of you, it's just a part of you. Now come to the mind, breath, and find what's needed for this time of that class. Say that in a positive way, a forward-moving way, and comfortable, and free, and powerful. 3 times, and then just let that manifest. Know that that will. Shake our arms out a little bit. On the inhale, we take our arms up nice, tall overhead. Reaching the fingertips for the ceiling, letting the shoulders drop down. On an exhale, the arms come down wide and width of you, and the wrists are pointing up. Giving a nice stretch to those forearms, those underarm, forearm areas. And then bring the fingertips and point them down. You can try to curl them in towards the wrist. Up. Down. Do a little flow, so we're going to take our right hand down to the mat, the left arm up overhead. As we stretch that left side, C shape on that curve. And then as we inhale, we flow over to the left. Inhale, let's do that again, onto the right side. Just flow, holding that core in nice and strong so the belly button is pulling into the spine. Inhale, flow to the right. Out and down. Shoulders stretch up to the ears. Shoulder blades come together. Feel that chest open up magically. Strong shoulders. Look at these ups. The right foot comes over the left. You might want to move your bolster off. And then you can either keep that left leg straight, or we can bring that left leg in. So we're kind of pretzel. And if you have pretzel today, here. Of course you do. There are no no's for Irina. The right hand's going to come behind us. And if we can, this time, usually we hold our left right leg. We're going to bring our left arm on the outside. There you are, just the rest. Nice and tall, and then twist to the right. We want to make sure we have both sits bones on the mat, so we're not leaning up too much on that left hip. And then we're twisting to the right. Twist ourselves. Bring the right foot out, left foot out. Left foot comes over the right. Right comes in like a pretzel if we have it. And then again, let's adjust our hips, see if we can get both sits bones on there. Good. Great. The left hand back behind us. The right arm on the outside of the left knee. Or if it's not comfortable and you don't feel like you're in a good position, then you just hug it. Whatever works best. Nice tall spine. And then to the left. Engaging that core. Let's come to lie down. So we're on our bottom, and we're just going to, let's try a little bit of both, which is to help our abdomen. So both legs come up, they can go straight if you have that. If not, you can keep them bent. Arms are out reaching for the front of the room. We're coming back a little bit to engage that core. And then we can come to rest, bring ourselves up. And then lean back, try that again. Think about pulling that belly button in. Reaching the chest up some. And then you can come down. If it works better, do you need to keep your legs down? Okay, that's good. Are you breathing okay? Take those legs up if you can. Irina, if you have it really nice and long and tall. I don't have that as much. chest up. And then Barbara, you can play with one leg up at a time. That'll engage the core some. Or keep it down and just stay there. And one more time. Here. And then we're going to cross our legs, or however we can come to our cat-cows, Barbara. Whatever works best. But we have our hands underneath of our shoulders, our knees underneath of our hips. And on an exhale, we round down, curling that head down, belly in, back arches. Leave it flat on the mat. Inhale. Head arches up, tailbone arches up. Exhale. Inhale. One more cycle. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. And let's take arm right, left leg back, right arm forward. Engaging the core. This is all about a core strengthening, which helps support us from any low back pain. So we're pushing the mat away with our left hand. We're reaching our right hand out, reaching our left foot out. Our gaze can come down to the mat a little bit so that our neck is comfortable. And then let's scrunch that in so we get a little bit of abdominal work here. Exhale, go out. Inhale in. And exhale out. One more time. Inhale in. And then we come back to tabletop. Is that way too much on your knees?
No, I'm one right now.
So does the mat, the blanket help?
It might.
Yeah, you can always put that down. Anything that you need to do to modify or to help it out. So now the left leg, that scared me, I thought it was a dog. Usually there's a dog behind me at home. The right foot out, the left arm out. Neck is relaxed, belly's engaged. We're reaching, reaching, reaching. And then we inhale, everything comes in a crunch. And we exhale. Inhale, crunch. Exhale. Inhale, crunch. And back to tabletop. And then if we can, we come back sitting on our heels, child's pose, malasana, head down, arms long. And then we can take our hands over to the left a little bit, give a little bit of side right stretch. Or a little crunch to that left side. And we're going to walk our hands back to center, all the way over to the right. Back to center. And then pull ourselves up with our hands. Our palms are going, pushing the mat away. Our toes curl under, knees lift. We'll hover there with our knees. Pushing the mat away with our hands. Toes are gripping the mat. And we lift our hips up to the sky. on our heels, dropping down to the mat. Head falls between the arms. We're going to bend our knees and look at our hands and walk our feet up to our hands. We're going to stay with the knees bent. We're going to think about flattening the back a little bit. And then we fold over a little bit more. Knees bent. Body close to the legs. Hands down to the mat. And then from here, we're going to just bring our arms up so we're in a chair. Hands are reaching for the front of the room. And then we push down with our hands, lift up with our heels to standing. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down to the mat. Take the right foot back. The left foot is bent. Hands up to our left leg, our hips. Bring ourselves up to crescent lunge. Overhead. Drop that right heel. Bring the hips and shoulders back to the front of the room. Your warrior one, holding your core if you have it. And then float up and into warrior two. So just an adjustment to where your hips and shoulders are not facing the closet door. And then we'll bring our left hand down onto our left thigh. Right arm up. Glorious stretch. Today, if we have it, we're going to take it a little bit further and take that right arm overhead. So that bicep is just about to kiss our lips. And then if we really have it, we take that left arm out. And we have a beach ball in front of us. Beautiful. And then left arm back, that was a lot. A challenge to there. Right arm up to the ceiling. And revolve our warrior, which means to bring the right hand down to the right thigh, take it down the thigh, lift the left arm up. Here you're thinking about that left chest coming up to the ceiling, the left hip up to the ceiling. Back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Reach for the front of the room. The left arm goes down the left thigh. Your right arm up to the ceiling. And body opens up to the right. Revolve that triangle. Bringing the right hand down, the right thigh, left arm reaches up. Just enough. Not as comfortable as when it's in the bent knee. So let's bring that left hand back down. Warrior two. Float the arms down on each side of the left foot. Lift the right. Push into the mat with your hands. Left leg floats back and up. Into a one three-legged dog. You want to bend that knee, open up that left hip. Back to straight. Inhale, bringing that left knee into your nose, crunch up. Exhale, actually. Inhale, left leg back up. Left leg down to meet the right. We're in downward facing dog. Bend our knees. We're going to walk our feet up between our hands. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale to a forward fold. Bend the knees. down to the seat, hands up to the front of the room, push down, hands push up to the feet. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down to the mat, left foot back, right foot forward. Engage the core, bring yourself up onto that right knee, drop the left foot, bring the hips and shoulders back to the front of the room, arms up overhead. Push into the pinky side of that left foot so that you can feel some power to turn your hips and shoulders a little bit more. You open up, warrior two. So now our hips and shoulders, Barbara, are facing the window. There. That's good, perfect. Bend into that right knee more if you can. But now you can look Irina over that right hand. And then we drop the right forearm onto the right thigh. Lift the left arm up. Open up the left side of the body. And now that left arm comes over our face if we can. Keep twisting our body open. And then we get ourselves together, thinking about pushing into the left foot. Take that right arm out in front, pretending there's a beach ball that we're holding between the two hands. Opening the core, pushing into the feet, twisting open. Right hand back onto the right thigh, left arm up. Twist open. Lift yourself up. Revolve your warrior. Left hand down, left thigh, right arm up. Right hand out to the front. Back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Reach for the front of the room. Reach down the right leg. Open up to it. All the way up. Left hand goes down the left leg to revolve your triangle. Back to warrior two. Hands flip down on each side of the right foot. Left foot lifts. Get yourself together, pushing your hands into the mat, lifting that right leg all the way up. Three-legged dog. Nice stretch there. If you want to bend the knee, open up the right hip. And then lengthen that right leg again. And then on that exhale, bring the left knee into the nose. The right knee into the nose. Stretch. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right foot meets the left. You okay? Mm-hmm. Here, we're going to bend our knees and walk ourselves up between our hands. Barbara's waiting for us. We're going to flatten back. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sit down, arms out. Push the arms down, push the heels up. Beautiful. Nice flow. Oh, good. You okay?
An hour of line dancing was not one good.
What happened to the line dancing?
I did it today.
You did it today. Let us take our gait all into our left foot. Right heel comes to the left shin or left thigh or just the left ankle. Whatever your balance feels like today. I want to come back there. Find something in front of you, not moving, but finding a focus or calm after that invigorating flow. Lengthen spine, engage the core. The story, no attachment, just be open to your body doing what it needs to do. Even if it's too much, just have yourself stay close to your ankle. Show it up. Invite the analogy of a tree. So we're a strong root, strong trunk. But we have the ability to flow, not wait. Flow that comes at us. The dynamic. Again, the root and the trunk that's grounded and strong. The beautiful flowing branches. Use our breath to calm whatever is uncomfortable in the body. Keep it stable. Bring the arms down. Pedal those feet out. Is it hurting or is it just off balance?
I just pulling here, and it's sort of like my knees trying to give up forward, and it's the muscles pulling, whatever it is.
You told me you're hurting.
No, I'm not hurting, it's just it's annoying.
All of our weight's in our right foot, left heel lifts to wherever is comfortable. Back to engaging the core, lengthening the spine. Drops and we huddle out. We'll bend our knees a little bit. And we take our arms out in front of us. The right arm comes on top of the left. And then we see if our palms can twist and come together. Good. We hold in the abs and we try to sink deeper into our seat. We try to lift. Try to lift our right foot up. And see if it can come over our thigh. Our right thigh over our left thigh. And stay where we are. Right foot around the left calf. Stay where we are. So deeper into that seat, no matter where you are, engage that core, lift those elbows up a little bit for a nice back stretch. And twist the legs, come to stand, twist the arms, reach them up. On an inhale, and exhale. Sit down again. Feel all 4 points of your feet. You're not on one side or the other, front or back. But you are actually more on your back. Your toes could lift right now if you needed to. Down the front. Left arm on top or right. And then bring it around to where palms come together if they can. deeper. Lift the heel of the left and see if the left thigh can comfortable on top of the right thigh. And the left foot around the right calf. Sit deeper wherever you are. See if the elbows can come up higher. Flex the shoulders away from the ears if you can. Untwist the legs, come to stand. Untwist the arms, inhaling up. And exhale. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Hands down to the mat. Taking the right foot back and the left foot back. You're going to push up or whatever is comfortable. And you slowly bring your body all the way down to the mat. Hands are by your chest. On an inhale, lifting that chest up off the mat. Head looking forward. Opening up that chest. And then we come down. We push ourselves up into that tabletop as best we can. Crossing our legs, coming over. We're finding how we want to sit. With our legs out in front. Toes are reaching for the ceiling. Legs are long. You can think of rotating the thighs in together to get a better hip alignment. Inhale, arms up overhead. Nice tall spine. Exhale, reach forward into the hips. Reach forward. Fall where you fall. Letting the back open, letting the hamstrings stretch. Keep pointing the toes toward the head, toward the base. As you hinge at the hips and go over more if that's possible. Come sit up. Bringing our knees, our heels in towards our body. And then seeing if we can actually our heels together. Nice hip stretch. And then you try to see if you can wiggle your hips in close to your feet or your feet in close to your hips. And we're just opening up the hips here with a butterfly. Feet. And then if it feels comfortable, we can go forward a little bit. We notice some hip opening. This will actually help you to do your stretching after all that dancing. That's good flexibility. That looks really good. And then we can go over heels, bring our knees in, take our feet out a little bit. Do another little boat here. We have our legs up, arms out long, engaging that belly. Holding for 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hands down. Let's come down to lie down. Slowly, if you want to keep your hands off your legs, and just slowly bring yourself down to do the core work a little bit more. And then all the way down. Now our heels come towards our bottom.
our arms and palms push into the mat as we lift those hips up and get a nice front of the body stretch. Down. Now breathe. Let's push those heels into the mat again. And if we have it, we can wiggle under our shoulders and we can find our hands together underneath of our bottom. Lift those hips up more as we get a shoulder stretch and a front body stretch. And come down, we can unclasp the hands, let the shoulders out, rest down on the mat. Feel the low back relax into the mat as you adjust your shoulders and head. Bring the knees in for a hug. Roll from side to side for a massage. Bring the feet down to the mat. Push in the mat, lift the hips up a little bit and rotate them over to the left. And then take the knees over to the right. The arms are out wide. Your gaze is over your left arm. Opening up that left side of the body. Your gaze comes back to center. Your knees come back to center. Feet push into the mat. Lift up the hips and take them over to the right. The bottom. And then the knees fall to the left. The gaze goes to the right. Opening up the right side of the body. Knees back to center, knees back to center. Another hug in with the knees. And massage. Legs go out the length of the mat, the arms go down the length of the body, resting on the mat. Adjust the head by rolling from side to side or gazing from side to side, left to right, relaxing the back of that neck. Checking your shoulder blades, checking your bottom, your heels. And then breathe deeply into the entire body. Exhale deeply to melt into the mat a little bit. Breathe in and notice your body. Breathe in tension, readjust. Exhale, let go. wiggle your fingers and toes and gently open up and wake up your body. Find yourself coming to sit up in any way that is most comfortable for you. Bring your hands to prayer and your thumbs to your heart center. Noticing your mind and your thoughts. Bring your attention back to your breath for a moment, noticing what it feels like and where it goes when you breathe in. It feels like when you exhale. And going into thoughts and now noticing breathing in again. What it feels like, where it goes. What it feels like to exhale. Once again, let go of any thoughts. Noticing what it feels like and where it goes. Breathe in. It feels like to breathe out. Just breathe normally in and out. Asking your mind to remind you of what you thought is your intention. What are you manifesting?